Suzuki LCR 1000 and the BLR, so let's just hope they put on a good fight. And once again, that little BLR is so quick off the line, absolutely flies off the line. And I'll tell you what, who also got away well, and that was Matt Peters and Doug Corns. They were quick as well, so as they head off down under the to the bridge for the very first time, let's pick them up as they go under and through there. And that BLR is just absolutely blisteringly fast off the line, and has got a huge gap on everybody else down into the higher pool hairpin. But I'm picking that we won't be too long before we see that that Suzuki come through, the Lawrence brothers Suzuki come through and catch them. And you can already see that he's already pulled away from the Peters and Coombs vehicle as that comes down into the. So we're down to, what are we down to? 6 rigs in this one, which is a bit of a shame, because we've certainly had a great scrap earlier on with when the Honda was in there. And that livened things up. But anyway, it'll be BCR leads the Suzuki, and which will at least set out for a good challenge. And then there's a good scrap now going on for the minor money for 3rd and 4th position between, let's pick them up as they come across the line now. And that will be Matt Peters and Doug Coombs, Tony MacArthur and Dave MacArthur and Tony New in the Anderson R1 1000. So that'll be a good scrap. Keep an eye on them. Meanwhile, that little BCR, where is it? It's way out in the front now. Look at this. Down the higher pool hairpin. Absolutely stonkingly quick through there. But that Suzuki's not too far back, and you can got a funny feeling that it's going to come to the fore in the not too distant future. There's the next 2 bikes. There's the Anderson LCR behind it. Sorry, the R1 behind it, and then that Peters Corns Carnage vehicle. And I'm just trying to pick up what that is. It doesn't. They actually haven't got it on the program here on my screen. So like 13, it's not even in my program, so I can't even tell you what sort of rig it is. But there we go. Back to the front of the field, and that little BCR still leads. Oh, sorry, BLR, I should say, still leads from the LCR Suzuki, but the LCR just puts in a faster lap time by 0.8 of a second faster than the BLR in front of it. So they've only got 6 laps, so they've done 2, so they've 4 to go. So the gap between the 2 of them is 1.86 seconds, and that LCR was 1.8 of a second faster. So within 2 laps, he should certainly be with that BLR if he can maintain that. If they can both maintain that same pace. And we'll try and pick them up. Where are they on the track? So there they are, coming through the infield hairpin now. And you can already see that Suzuki is closing the BLR down. Straight line speed is just much quicker on the Suzuki than it is on the BLR, but the BLR is so much faster through the corners and certainly off the line. Okay, we've got a bit of a shame spot here. We've got some people who've rocked up and haven't bothered paying coming in the door, so we're going to name you. If you've got a Holden, white Holden, and the registration is BGA546, BGA546, or you've got a white Volvo, V50 Volvo, and its registration is JAG949, JAG949. You haven't paid. You should have paid to come in the gate. You know, it's not fair that you get to watch this for nothing. And we're going to keep those registration numbers, and you'll be marked next time you come in the door. You'll either have to pay twice or you'll be turned away. Simple as that. Okay, so just give us those. I'll just give you those registrations again. So people, if you know any of these people, if you've got a white Holden and your registration is BGA546, or you've got a white Volvo and your registration is JAG949. JAGG.
Just JGG.
Oh, sorry, JGG, I do apologise. JGG949, white Volvo. If you haven't paid, you're plonkers really, so we don't like you very much. So next time you turn up, you're going to have to pay double. Simple as that. Now back to where we were on the racetrack. So sorry about that for everybody else. But I did get asked to name and shame those horrible people. Horrible, horrible people. Where are we? Okay, action at the front. Let's have a look. Suzuki has caught the BLR going down into the Porsche Dipper they're now on their 5th lap. And the Suzuki's lining it up, going down into the Dale ITM sweeper. Down the it's got the inside running, and no, the BLR drives right round the front of it and accelerates away. That's a cute little thing. Out of that corner, it's just so quick through that particular corner. Mind you, the guys on the Suzuki know that when they come to the next straight, it's all over and they're just going to blast straight past it, which they've just now done. And they take the lead, coming across the line, setting the fastest lap in the race. The process of 14.878 to the little BLR's 15.482, and down into back under the bridge. Let's have a look. And the BLR drives right around the outside of the Suzuki. Whoa! It spins it out and loses it. Well, that's a bit of a shame. But they drove right around the outside of the Suzuki at turn 1 and completely lost it. And they've got going again, but that's it. It's all over. The last lap flag is out now, so all that Suzuki's got to do is stroke it home, and it will be. They'll chalk up the second win for the day, and so we'll drop down into the depot. Little BLR been doing a great job. Drove around the outside of them on the sweeper, drove around the outside of them at turn 2, but just couldn't quite hold it out. So let's have a look. There's the Suzuki now, heads down the through the Dale ITM sweeper. Comes out of there with a climb up the hill, and we'll take the checkered flag. Coming into view anytime soon now. Here he comes up to the top of the hill, round the bend in the front straight, and across the start-finish line. Checkered flag coming out this time now. So there we go. That was the sidecars. We'll see them one more time today if we can manage to get through our final run. We're going to try and go for 4 runs today, and so that means next up we'll be back to our seniors.